Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
The Bible says that it is not good for man to be alone. So now that you know that, are you going to go against the word of the Lord, or am I picking you up at 8? What?
Oh, that's a tough one. So, go to hell or go through hell? Oh man, that's a hard choice. Hell or living hell? I guess since I'm already a sinner, I'm gonna accept my fate. Hell it is.
Can someone explain to me why men on Hinge write things like no drama, drama free, not interested in drama on their bios? Like when I read that, all that makes me think is that you are either full of drama or you have a complete inability to take accountability for anything you do. And someone saying, hey babe, that kind of upset me, is instantly taken defensively or badly.
Or you're mad because you think they were talking about you and you took that defensively. You won't post a video about something that doesn't affect you in any way because usually people ignore stuff that they don't care about.
If I hear one more man say that they're not ready for a relationship, I swear I'm gonna freaking lose it. Like, sir, if you're not ready for a relationship, why the hell are you on a dating app?
To get something quick and easy. They were never meant to be dating apps. They were created to be hookup apps. Just because you lunatics started yelling at men to not approach you in public and men said okay, it doesn't mean that dating apps were created for you to find your soulmate.
So obviously the dating apps are not working, and I don't know about you guys, but normal men do not approach me at bars. So my 2025 resolution is every time I go out to a bar, I will approach one man, at least one man that I think is attractive. Worst case, what? They reject me? Okay. So I will be holding myself accountable to this. Hopefully this inspires some of you to do the same. And maybe next year I won't be so single.
I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you, but hey, there's still hope, I guess. You will start approaching men at bars. I'm sure you will, because everyone knows women can handle rejection. The funny part about all this is, since a lot of men are on dating apps, chances are you will approach a man at a bar you already said no to on a dating app.
Ladies, listen up. If you see a man out in public and you think they're attractive, you gotta make the move, honey. I hate to break it to you. He ain't walking up to you. He's not doing it. You know what? Because he don't want to do it anymore, okay? He doesn't want to do it anymore because all these women out here don't know what they want. They just want a woman that knows what she wants. So when you make the move, it kind of shows that, you know what I mean? He's going to look at you and be like, okay. But don't let them get too sassy. Otherwise, you got a very hard diva to raise, okay? Make sure you whoop them in shape every now and then. You gotta be a hard ass, but not, not too crazy. You gotta be a chill girl. But you also gotta be a mother. You gotta be a mom. Because you know what? I don't care how old they are, they're still 16 years old. Mentally, they're still stuck on tractors and trucks, okay? They're just on Marketplace now and they're not toys.
Well, rumor has it we don't fully grow, only our toys change. But even still, nothing about tractors and trucks scream mom. Men are not looking for a mom in a relationship, that's what your sisterhood has told you. You've been listening for too long at those lunatics like the one from yesterday complaining about invisible labor. They are not experts on men, they don't know what men want, and neither do you. So instead of giving advice to other women, maybe try to listen to a man, cause he will tell you exactly what he wants. But since we're talking about experts on men, let's hear another one.
Men always want a bad.
That's not what men want. And
yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is. Men always want the baddest. Are you? No, but I hear men always say, "Oh, I want the baddest. I want this. I want the who's a 10 out of 10. I want."
You don't hear men say
yes,
that.
because men look for status. They want a woman for status.
No, we don't.
Yes, they
no,
do.
They don't.
Okay, but yes, they do. Men want
men that
a
y'all
woman
watch
for
on television,
status.
like I hate to repeat myself, but it's the men that you are focused on, which is celebrity-minded, mainstream media push men. Everyday men. I'm a man. I'm telling you, y'all looking at men in a certain sector of reality, which is not the everyday man. The everyday man don't care about your status. Based on the conversation I had from these women, the men that I know what they appeal to is what these two young ladies was talking about. Someone more conservative, saving themselves. Don't no man want a bad. He may want to have sex with that, but as far as a woman that he wants to be with long term, it's not a bad. Trust me.
Yeah, but
around. I'm not walking around saying
I ain't
I'm a
talking
bad
about
bitch.
you. I'm just talking about whatever you call a bad. Men don't want that.
This lunatic is so far gone, she's actually arguing with a man about what men want. Men want status. You mean the average man? The blue collar man? What status are they looking for? And needless to say, you're an OF girl. What status can you provide to a man regardless if he's a blue collar man or a white collar man?
Life is so funny. If you are wondering if that person is meant to be in your life, do this. Because I promise you, you'll get immediate validation. Last night was doing my little prayers, right? And if this person is not meant to be in my life, you can just remove him. I'm lovingly going to release him back to you. The next morning, I check my phone and I'm like, you know what? Let me just check because I got a weird feeling. I checked and he unfollowed me. And I'm like, okay, heard, I got the memo. And then I was a little upset about it, of course. The universe, if everything's gonna be okay, send me a sign. And I'm like, I don't know what the sign is gonna be, but just send me a sign. Sitting on my sofa, I'm just kind of chilling. Hear a knock at my balcony window door. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. It's a little bird sitting on the handrail, poking itself, trying to get into my apartment. I'm like, oh my God, that's actually so weird. I'm like, okay, but if it's really a sign, give me another sign then. Moments later, one light started to flicker on and off, and then it was doing it for a couple minutes, and then it just completely stopped. And it didn't go out, it just stopped. It's never flickered before. This is your sign. If you are unsure about something or someone in your life, ask for clarity. I promise you'll get it.
Yeah, okay, what the hell am I missing? If you're unsure about something, do this. Do what exactly? Have birds knocking on my window? Let's go through this one more time. She was making a purse, whatever that means, I'm not doing that. And she got a sign, as in the guy unfollowed her. But that was not good enough of a sign, so she had to go through at least half of the Poltergeist movie to be sure about. No, seriously, what the hell am I missing?
I've been seeing the 50-50 trend all over TikTok and I am baffled. I cannot believe that there are men out there that rely on a woman to pay their bills. If a man can't pay the rent or the mortgage all on his own, then he can't afford a woman. As women, it is not our jobs to provide and protect for a man. It's my nightmare scenario to imagine being pregnant and being Venmo requested for half of the rent. Ladies, I'm all for you making your own money. I make my own money and I have my own money. But my man does not rely on me for finances. If my boyfriend needed help on the rent, I would tell him to get a roommate. Raise your standards, ladies. I also feel like it would be so demasculating for a man to ask you for help on the bills. Raise your standards, ladies, please.
She makes her own money and she has all her money because he's spending all his money. Following the same narrative, if he can't afford rent, get a roommate. Well, if you're not in the mood, bring one of your friends. I really don't care about whatever standards you have, keep them. But how about we let people in relationships do whatever they want to keep their own relationships? Who exactly are you to tell people in relationships what to do or whatever standards they should have about their own relationships?
It's Friday night, 9 p.m. I just took a bath, put on all of my favorite vanilla scented lotions and sprays, put on my silk PJs, made myself a dirty martini and a caviar platter, got myself these fresh flowers, have my wax warmer going, Gossip Girl playing in the background.
Yeah, oh wow, she is crushing it, right? Of course she is, because she's always gonna be happier being single. I think that was the message.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of getting hurt over and over again. Like, I cannot do it anymore. I'm so drained out from.
Yeah, that sounds rough. Why are you trying to ruin my day for? Go cry on your own time.
Being alone for the holidays sucks, dude. Sucks. And I knew this was gonna happen since like July. Like, I've been mentally preparing myself. But like, you just don't realize how hard it's gonna be until it happens.
Women not wanting to sleep with men anymore is a crisis. For whom? Women not wanting to have babies anymore is a crisis. For whom? Male loneliness has become an epidemic, and now we're in crisis. Who's we?
Yeah, exactly, for whom? I'm not really sure, but I think it was supposed to be for me. And obviously, I mean, oh no, that must be terrible.
I made a TikTok, which in my opinion I thought was silly and funny and relatable, about girls being ghosted by the guy who has been talking to them for 3 weeks straight until one day, out of the blue, they vanish. I mean, you can go read the comments yourself, but there are more than enough men who have commented and shared this same sentiment. He probably just got tired of putting in all the effort. Interesting theory. Here's another one, and hear me out. Maybe the reason he ghosted is because he sucks.
Or you could just be a magician, you make men disappear. But sure, that's an interesting theory. I suck. Wouldn't that imply though that I suck all the time, not just after the 3 weeks period? Why would I wait for 3 full weeks to suck?
The good news about erectile dysfunction is that it can be cured with diet and exercise. The hard part is getting your wife to diet and exercise.
And the bad news is they never found his body. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.